All right. I am here online. This is Sweet Stampin' Live. And if you're here joining me, let me know if you can hear me and if you can see these beautiful mugs that I have here. These are Stampin' Up's new branded merchandise, this set of mugs, and it has cute little Stampin' Up saying inside, inspire, create, share. And it's got the light bulbs. And then this one has the little Stampin' Up logo. I think this one does too. So super, super cute. They make great gifts. So you can check that out too. And starting today, there are new clearance rack items on the webpage. So check all the clearance rack stuff. Some things have already sold out. They were priced very, very well. Yeah, I know, Joan. They're super cute, huh? Okay, so let's see. Oh dear, this is wanting me to do something I don't want to do. So let's see if it'll just let me do this. Okay, so I wanted to show you the mugs and let you know that the clearance rack items have been refreshed. There's new stuff in the clearance rack, so go check that out. And I'm going to start with the raffle prize. So the raffle prize from last week was the rustic metallic adhesive back dots. Super cute. They have like a large size and a small size. And the winner is Denise Golubski. So congratulations, Denise. Send me your address and I will send this gift out to you. And this week's prize is the iridescent adhesive bath disc, and this is new in the mini catalog. And so just make sure you say hi, let me know when you're here, and then I can enter you in to the raffle. Okay, so there, YouTube. Hey, Heather, Denise, Carol, thanks for joining me on YouTube. And let's see. Okay, so I should be able to go there. Okay, it is warm in here. I'm very warm today. I might end up turning on the fan. We'll see. Okay, today I am going to be showing you some fun things using the Translucent Florals bundle, which is in the mini catalog, and it has these really cool stamps that are distinctive. So they have that texture to them that stamps the texture. And dies to cut those out, as well as all these extra dies to create your own leaves and flowers. So we're going to do some of that today with these leaves, and I'll show you some of the other cards for my card class that I'm making. And to top it all off, this also has a designer series paper that coordinates with the translucent florals. This is Delightful Floral, and it has the pretty flowers and watercolor washes on the back. I love watercolor, so I really, really love this paper. And I've used a lot of the watercolor washes on my cards. Okay, so vellum. We're talking about vellum today. So we have our vellum, our 8.5 by 11 cardstock vellum that you can find in the annual catalog. Let's see, how many sheets do you get? Let me check real quick. Vellum. So it's $10 and you get 20 sheets, and they're 8.5 by 11. And then you can cut them down to whatever size you want. And there are tons of things that you can do with vellum. So the first thing that I wanted to show you is using your embossing folders on vellum. So hopefully you can see this. Let's see how well you can see this. Yeah, you can see it. Okay, so that is the time-worn type embossing folder. Doesn't that look super cool? It looks like etched, or it looks like white ink or something. And then this is the painted texture embossing folder. That looks cool too. Okay, I know it's a little bit hard to see, so maybe I can grab some cardstock and you can see it better. Hopefully you can see that better. Okay, and then we have the fern embossing folder. I tried that one too, but you can obviously do any embossing folder that you want. And I think it looks really cool. Okay, so let's see. Let's do a card with the painted texture embossing folder. And I have already stamped some of the flowers and cut them out. And I've also got some leaves as well. And you can see how pretty they look when you stamp them. Very nice and delicate. I really like it a lot. So let's go ahead and sort out all of these pieces here and see what colors we want to use. Grab some more leaves. And let's see, do I want a circle or do I want a rectangle or maybe a square? Do a square? No, I'm gonna say no to the square. Or this rectangle. I kind of like that rectangle because they've got a lot of flowers. So we're going to use that rectangle. Okay, thank you, Carol. I appreciate that. And so we're just going to put some flowers on, but first I think I want to layer this. Let's see what it looks like if I layer it on some berry burst. Maybe I should layer it like that. And then we can go like that. Yeah, I think that looks nice. Okay, so we will trim this down so I can layer it on the berry burst. The berry burst is 4 by 5 1/4. So I'm going to trim this to 3 7/8. And then, okay, what was this one originally? 5 1/2. So take off 1/2 inch. Let's see. No, like between 1/4 inch and 1/2 inch. I switched this for a little bit longer. I wish it went out to 6 and then it would be beyond perfect, right? Because I love this little guy. I love how sharp it is and how crisp my cuts are, and I don't have to buy new blades. So I wish they sold these. I would seriously sell so many of them if they did, right? Okay, I think one more and then I think we'll be good. Okay, so I just kind of do a little guess and trim, or guess and trim. Okay, so I wanted to show you something because a lot of people ask me about adhesive and vellum. So there's a couple things because you can see the adhesive through the vellum. There's a couple tricks that I do. So if I am adding a large element like this, then sometimes I'll just put the adhesive behind the large element and I'll just leave the rest of it free. But say I don't want it to be free, I want it to be stuck down, then I'm going to use an adhesive sheet. Or if you wanted to, you could use glue dots because they're small. You can put them in the corners, but you will be able to see them if you're looking. And the other one, people say that you can't see. I think you can, that you can see the seal. See the seal? So do I dare try? I'm going to try. But I'm going to do the adhesive sheet because yeah, I can totally see it. You see it there? So I don't like that. I like it to look nice and neat. So I have my adhesive sheet somewhere. I'll grab another package. I don't know where I put the other package. Hey, Kathy. Thanks for joining. Okay, so these are the adhesive sheets. They come in 12 by 6. And I just am going to trim this down. And it looks so nice when it's the whole sheet. So I'm just going to do like 1/16 shorter. And then I'm just going to put this right on here so I know like where to cut approximately. Just push that up a little bit. Okay. All right, so we have our adhesive sheet, and this is going to make it so you do not see any adhesive on the back because it's all one sheet. So this is my favorite way of using adhesive on vellum. But yes, I'll put the adhesive under flowers like Joan said, or under different elements on the card and just let the rest of the vellum be free. But when I'm doing a whole background like this, I like to use an adhesive sheet because you know that your adhesive sheets are just sitting in the drawer doing nothing like mine are. So why not use them? Okay, so I also like to use a bone folder. You can really get the adhesive in those creases. And then you can just peel this off a little bit slowly. Okay. And then we'll just place this right in the middle here. And there we go. And that actually looks kind of cool with this design here. Kind of goes with the design. Okay, so now we can have our little piece. Wow, that looks really cool. I like that. And we can arrange our flowers. So we can do some like that, or just two, or just these two. We can do this. I like to trim this off. This is such a big bunch of leaves that I actually like to trim that off. And then just put it here, and then put like flowers around it. I'm going to put that up. And then we can put like a leaf over here. Let's do 2 leaves over here. And then, no, what do you guys think? Is that too much? Or maybe I should do a bliss one? Although this one, I don't feel like it's stamped all that well. Okay, what do you guys think? Should I do it like this with the blackberry bliss? That looks okay. I can do another leaf or so. I don't know. And then do a little sentiment down here. Oh, good. I'm glad to hear that you use the adhesive sheets often. That means you're smart. Okay. So I always put dimensionals on this layer. I just think it looks really nice. I've already cut up all of my edges. So I can use my edges here. So we'll put that on some bubble bath. And then we'll stamp our sentiment in. We'll do berry burst since we've got a lot of berry burst. And I want to do happy birthday. So you always need happy birthday cards. So I'm just going to stamp that right here. Ooh, lovely. And then this one, I think I'm going to lay down flat. So we'll just lay this one. We'll put it up here. And then we'll add dimensionals to these. Okay, we'll start with this one. Down here. And put this one up here. Like so, maybe down in there. Oh, nope, I like it like that. I like that. Okay. Now, should I do this third one? I think I should. I think I should. Okay, let me see. What else do I have over here? Okay, I don't have that. So I'll add some of these, or I could do this one. I kind of like that. Okay, I'm gonna go with that. Sorry, Blackberry Bliss. Okay, so I'm gonna go over here or on top of it. I feel like I want to go over here. And then I'll add lots of leaves everywhere. I'm gonna go fancy, I think, with this one. Okay, so there's a single leaf stamp. And then there's also, let's see, where should this go? I don't know. Should it go? Oh, I think I just got myself. Wow, I got myself good. Where did that wipe go? I think I threw the wipe away. Maybe I should close the ink pad. This never happens to you, right? You never put your finger in ink, right? Never. Okay, back to this. Oh, it almost stuck there. Okay, I think I should put it right here because that's kind of a wimpy leaf. So I'll put it right there. Make it a nice bigger leaf and a popped up leaf. Okay, I feel like I need more leaves. Maybe one over here. Is that going to look weird? No, I think it looks good. And then maybe this one over here. No, that's too much. Too much. Okay, I think I'm good on the leaves. And then maybe we can have this just tuck in right there. So I'll put some glue on this one. Oh, so pretty. This is such a pretty, pretty bundle. I just think the flowers are so pretty and a little bit different, you know, kind of flower than we've had before. Oh my goodness, so pretty. All right, whose birthday is coming up? Or who just had a birthday? Don't be shy. Okay, I'm going to put some dimensionals on this. Who wants a birthday card? Let me know. Okay, so I'm just going to place this in the middle here. And I want to add some bling. So I'm going to use these this tinsel pack. No, Tinsel Gems 4-pack. So I've decided to do this with my embellishment. So I wanted to show you this. So I've cut off, as you can see, I've cut off the top and a little bit of the bottom, and I've cut the plastic on the side. And that way I can just insert it on the side. The name is on the back anyway. And that way I can see that it has these yellow ones as well, because otherwise that little flap covers up the yellow. All right, December 1st. Wow, 96th birthday was September 14th. Okay, does she want a card? I would love to send her a card if you send me her address. So I'm gonna add some of these little bling blings here because I think it will be pretty. Because I think this is like I don't know if it's berry burst, maybe berry burst, blueberry bushel, shaded spruce, and lemon lolly. That's what I'm guessing. I'm going to see if I'm right. But there you go. There's our first card. Ah, I love it. So pretty. So really fun thing that you can do with Vellum. And of course, you can do it, with any embossing folder. So that's one thing that you can do with Vellum. So I'm just going to check and see if I'm right. We're going to check the embellishments. The 4 tinsel, and I'm close. Okay, so here's what it is. This is lemon lime twist. I was right with the berry burst and the blueberry bushel, but this is pretty peacock, it says. I'm sorry, that does not look like pretty peacock to me. That looks like shaded spruce. Yeah. But you can use it for whatever cards you want. Okay. So I don't know if you caught my pop-up live about Daiso, but I'm using these little Daiso things to hold my embellishments and some of my card bases here. And they're just right here. And gosh, it saves room and it makes my workspace a little bit tidier. So I really like them. Okay, so second thing we're going to do is we are going to heat emboss on Vellum. Okay, so I have white, or you can do clear. I think those two, or you can do whatever color you want. But I think for this stamp set, white or clear is going to work best. So you're going to use your embossing buddy. Very important. Don't forget that. I often do. And let's see, what do I want to do? I think I want to do this flower. So I'm going to do this flower. And I'm just going to randomly stamp it on the vellum. And then I'm going to add this one. I think this one will be interesting. Okay. Put one there. A little bit hard to see. Okay. And you do need to do this a little bit quickly before the Versamark dries. And then I'm going to pour white embossing powder just all over this. I think it's so cool because the embossing powder, it also picks up on the distinctive stamp, the way it's stamped. So cool. Okay, so tip when you are heating vellum or using a heat gun on vellum, you want to heat up your gun first. And then when it's heated up, whoops, I still see a little bit of glimmer right there. And then when your gun is heated up, you can heat up your powder. Okay, so turn it on first. Don't emboss yet. Wait like maybe 10 seconds. And then just see if you want it to turn quickly, because you don't want to burn your vellum or curl your vellum because it can curl. So we're just going to emboss this. You see it's embossing quickly because I heated it up first. And then I'm going to turn it around so I don't burn my fingers. Very carefully. And you want to have it under really good light so that you can see what has and hasn't been embossed. If you don't have it under good light, you won't be able to see, and then that can cause issues too. I'm just going to wipe up the Versamark that I stamped on here. And I have a little paper towel. I'm kind of prepared this time. Okay, so you can leave it like that. Or another fun thing that you could do is called double stamping on vellum. So you can flip over the other side. And what color should we do? Ooh, let's do Blackberry Bliss. This is going to be quite stunning, I think. Okay, so I already did this flower. So now I'm going to do this one again, but I think I'm going to do the larger flower, or should I do the smaller flower? I feel like I should do the smaller flower. This will be interesting. Okay, so I'm just going to do the smaller flower, and I'm just going to kind of, that wasn't good. There we go. Stamp in the open areas a little bit. And just try to make it random as possible. They don't have to be perfect. Okay, and let's see. Probably should have stamped this one first, and then the other ones. There we go. Kind of. Okay. And you don't want to touch any of the ink. It takes a little while to dry on vellum. It does not dry right away like it does on paper. Okay, I think that's good. Maybe one right there. Maybe one right there. Okay, and maybe some down here. Okay, so let's turn this over and see what it might look like. Woo, doesn't that look cool? So cool. So that is double stamping. So I'm going to set this aside and let it dry. And we will come back to this. We'll come back to this one. Or you could use your heat tool and that would dry it up a bit. But I rather just wait for it to dry. Oh, I got myself again. Got to clean the stamps. So clean those all up. Okay, so now I want to show you what it looks like with clear embossing. So I embossed the flowers, the stems, and the leaves with clear embossing on one side. And then I colored the flowers on the other side with blends markers. And then I just added it to some of that paper. The Delightful Floral paper, the back, the watercolor wash, and then added it to some berry bursts and added some lemon lime twist ribbon. And I could probably add some of the tinsel gems as well. I think that might be cute. And then I could put a sentiment somewhere. I haven't decided what sentiment I want to use yet, but just something, I don't know, up here, down here. But so this is another thing that you can do. Have you guys tried this before where you do clear embossing? And it looks like some white powder got into my clear embossing powder. So I see these little specks of white. So I'm just picking them off. So you can't see them. Can't see them. But I think that looks really cool when you do this. Okay, so let's see here. Okay, so that is another thing that you can do. And I have already stamped and embossed these. So these are just plain. So I just did all those little flowers. So now I could go back and stamp a bunch of little flowers or big flowers or leaves or whatever you want to do on the back. And then this one, you could stamp the leaves again on the back. So those are some other ideas of what you can do. And then I really like this idea. So I have some blends markers. So let's see, a berry burst. I think this is Blackberry Bliss. So I'm going to do some Blackberry Bliss. Don't want to leave the Blackberry Bliss out. And I'm going to start, let's see. How should I do this? Should I do it this way? I think I'll do it this way. I'm going to start with the dark. And I'm just going to lay down color all the way across about to there, because I want the flowers that I'm going to cut out, I want them to be two-toned. And then I'm going to start with the light up here in the dark, and I'm going to bring it down. And I'm going to color the light. And it actually looks cool if you leave it looking streaky. Okay. And then we'll let this dry a little bit. Doesn't take too long to dry. But I've also got some green here, so you can do it with green. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to use these flower dies to cut the vellum out on the other side. And then we'll create some vellum flowers. So let me put those aside and get out my super cute boho blue embossing machine. And we'll get some cutting plates. Okay, so I'm going to do this side. Hopefully it's mostly dry. Dry. Those dry faster because they have alcohol in them. And then I'm going to do this one. So we'll do this one here. And let's see, I'm going to do that one twice because I feel like I want that one twice. I thought I did it long enough, but it just barely fits. Okay. So we're just going to cut this out. Start. Okay. And then I'm going to cut out another one so we can put two together. But this time I'm going to flip the die so that I get the light color on the other side. Come on. I don't know why. I feel like I need three hands. I need one to hold up here and one to go right here and one to turn. There we go. Okay. So now we have vellum cut. Pretty. Look how pretty that is. Hopefully you can see that. Not so well on my hand. Maybe right there you can see it. How pretty those are. And then we can put those both together. That is so pretty. And for this one, I'm definitely going to use a glue dot. That's just going to be the best way to put this together. Did I get that? Okay. And then we said this way. Okay. And then we can add some leaves. I've already cut out some vellum leaves. Let me grab some. So we've got a couple of these. No, I wanted the different vellum leaves. I think I'm going to have to cut out some more. So now I have the green that I did. I need to trim it because it's not going to quite fit. So we'll trim this to 3.5. Just trim the other side. So that fits. And then we're going to cut out some leaves as well, because the leaves are really pretty too. And I've done the same thing with the lemon lime twist. And I'm just going to take both of these and kind of put them in the middle and turn them like that. So they get the light and the dark on there. And shout out and thank you to Connie Campfield for helping me out today with the product names and numbers. Appreciate you, Connie. And we'll run it through one more time so we can get a couple more leaves. Okay. So we've got our leaves. And I'm going to put them over here and put these back on here so I don't lose them. And then I'll bring that back in, and then I'll use this for more later. And then I'm going to use glue dots again. So I'm going to use these glue dots for this large one. And I'm going to put the glue dot on the top of it. And I'll put one petal right there. Pretty, pretty. And then the other large petal. And I think I want to put it over here. Okay. So there's our pretty, pretty, let's see. Maybe if I put it on this cardstock, you can see it better. Look how pretty that is. Okay, so I have a card here that's already done where I have colored the vellum and cut it out. And so I have the pieces right here. So I've already colored and cut out these two right here. So I'll put those together, and I've cut out some centers. And then this is also another die that was there that I was just experimenting with. I'm not quite sure how this flower goes. It looks odd to me. It looks a little odd. I'm not sure what to do with this. Like that. Does it go like that? I don't know. I haven't figured that one out yet. If you know, I would love to know. Okay, glue dots. We have some here. And then we'll just put those together. So you can blend it really well, or you can leave it streaky. I like it streaky. So nope, nope, nope. I'm gonna go this way. There we go. And then we've got these cute little leaves. So we'll add those over here. One more. And then we'll add some bling to the middle, and that will kind of hide our collection of glue dots there. And again, I'm going to do happy birthday, and this is cut out with the nested elements dies. I forgot to tell that one to you, Connie, sorry. Happy birthday. Okay. And then this piece right here is from the designer series paper. Super pretty pool party. And we'll just layer that on some pool party. And then we can add our sentiment. Okay. Hi, Judy. Thanks for joining. Okay. So that layered down, and then this piece, can you believe it? I'm putting it on flat. I know I hardly ever put these on flat, but I don't know, I feel like putting them on flat. So this is kind of in the upper area, and then to attach this to the card, I will again use glue dots. Glue dots just make life easy peasy. They're the easy button of crafting. Okay, so I'm going to put one flower down here. And then I'm going to put the other flower up there. Okay, let's see how should this go, like that. That's big. This is a big flower. That looks weird, but that's where it should go. The happy birthday wants to be there. Oh, nope, I can do this, I think. Yeah, I think I can get away with that. Okay, so now I'm going to go back to those tinsel gems because I think they look good with that. I kind of want to see what the lemon lolly looks like. Lemon lolly. Ooh, I like it. Okay, I'm going to do lemon lolly. I think these stand out a little bit more. I should have done the small one on that, but oh well. It's all good, right? Oh, that stuck to me. I'm going to do the smaller one. There. That looks more proportioned. And then if those gems aren't enough, I wanted to add some of these. And again, apologize to Connie. I forgot the name of these because I took the piece that had the name on it and threw it away. Naughty, naughty. So now I'm going to add some of these too, because these are super pretty. Okay. I think these are the glossy dots. That's what I think these are. Okay, and these are passport holders. So I just put some of the embellishments in passport holders, and that is helpful. Okay, so now I'm going to put dimensionals on here. I don't know why I didn't do it for the other card. And that's going to be our second card. Oh, I forgot I was going to try curling the flowers. Let's see if I can still try to do that out there on the card. I thought that might look cool. My friend suggested that to me. Let's curl these flowers up and make them more 3D. And you could add more layers of vellum. Yeah, I think that looks cool. What do you guys think? Do you like it curled or flat? I think I like it curled. This one's going to be harder. I got a little bit. Okay. Oh, pretty. Yeah, I think it needs more layers now. Maybe I'll cut out and do some more layers on it. And I think that'll look really cool. Okay. Let's get under here and curl this. And then curl the leaves. Yeah, do this when it's not stuck down to the card. It will be a lot easier. Okay, last one. Oopsie daisies. Okay. All right. So tell me what you think. Do you like the flat ones or do you like the curled ones? I like the curled ones, but I think they need another layer so they're not so lonely. I don't know. Petals look lonely. But these are other pieces that you can use in the centers. There's a small and large starburst, as well as a small and large, oh, I forgot what the middle of the flower is called. Okay. Oh, you like it curled? Oh, good, good, good. I like it curled. Okay, so that's another thing, is you can color the vellum and then cut it into shapes, and then curl your petals before you put them down. And that's really fun to do with vellum. Let's go back to our double stamped vellum and see if it's dry. And meanwhile, while I'm curling this, I'm going to grab the class for this week and show you the cards for the class. Okay. Curl, curl. Pretty. Okay, so there's that one. And then the class for this week has an embossed vellum card. So this is embossed with the exposed brick. And then it has a double stamped card. So that's double stamped with the leaf. And then it has a stamping on vellum card. And that one you definitely have to let dry. But I think it's super, super pretty. And I think this is a nice card design for showing off the vellum on this white background. Okay, so that's the class. So if you place a $50 order, there's powder all over this, using this current host code. I think it says fudge for waves. Don't you think? Fudge for waves. Then just email me and let me know that you want the Translucent Flowers card class. And I can send that to you for $5 shipping. Okay, so coming back to this one, and possibly these. I think that looks dry. Okay, so you can either place this directly on the card, or you can cut out some kind of window like this and raise it up from a white background or a colored background to give it depth and dimension. Excuse me, or you can just put it like right on the card for some fun. And then you can add a circle. We'll go back maybe to the circle. No, I don't like the circle. Or don't know, maybe a bigger circle. I feel like it kind of takes away, or you could create like a frame. I think that would be cool, to create a frame using the deckled rectangles dies. Oh, it's still not dry yet because there's ink on there. But you could do deckled rectangles frame and then put that on there, and then that would lift that up and give it a nice dimensional look because of the light, you know, going through the vellum to the bubble bath. So I think I will do that with Blackberry Bliss. And then for these, we can stamp the backs of these. You can do it with anything you like. But I'm just going to leave it at that because it takes a while to dry. So I just wanted to say again, these are just 3. There's many, many, many other. This is in no way comprehensive. There are many other things that you can do with vellum, but I just wanted to show you dry embossing and heat embossing, or double stamping, where you emboss on one side and stamp on the other side. Or our last one was, this won't fit in there. You could do embossing and coloring on the back, as well as coloring on the vellum and then cutting out your shapes. So lots of fun ways. And I think that this is a perfect bundle to use for this technique because it is translucent flowers. Translucent means see-through, and vellum is see-through. So I think it's a really pretty bundle. And it's so cool that they came out with paper to coordinate with it. I really love when they do that. And this is really gorgeous paper just on its own. You could just use the paper. And unfortunately, although the dies don't quite line up with the flowers, you can still fussy cut them. And it's just super pretty paper. Okay, so I know I initially said I was going to be doing the All About Autumn suite. I decided to go ahead and do this one first, mostly because of the paper coming out. And it's still summerish fall, kind of. I think the first day of fall is, when is it? Thursday? Is it the 21st? So I wanted to squeeze this in before fall came. We can get our flowers in for a little bit. And then I will move on to autumn, but I'm gonna do a couple of the other sets first, like Rustic Crate and Them Bones Suite. The Bag of Bones dies is back in stock, yay! And then I'll come back to all about autumn, hopefully when the paper is back. Oh my gosh, I just love this one. This one's my favorite. Which one's your favorite of these three? Do you like this clear embossed one, or the vellum flowers, or the vellum background? I love the vellum background. That one's my favorite. I just think that looks so cool. I can't get over it. I didn't know how cool it would look. I mean, yeah, I know this card looks really cool, but man, that looks cool with the painted. Yeah. Oh, September 23rd is the first day of fall. So that's Saturday. So I just squeezed this in before fall, and now we can start doing fall. So vellum background is my favorite. So this one, yes, Carol and Carol, both Carols agree. Carol Lindsay and Carol Schaefer, and Kathy agrees as well. Very nice. Okay. Well, I am happy to show you this. And the end of September is the end of the Stampin' Up! Year. So I'm only $1,200 away from earning the Mexico trip. So any order helps. I really appreciate it. Go check out the clearance rack items that just started availability today. And don't forget about these special designer series papers. There are 5 of them that you can purchase online. And I wanted to tell you that the gold and silver glimmer or glitter paper has adhesive backing. Let me grab that really quickly. It's really thick and it is gorgeous. I think I showed it to you, but I got to show it to you again. Look how pretty that is. And it has adhesive on the back. Isn't that awesome? Look at that silver. I'm so excited about this silver. And it's the glimmer paper. So it's not glitter paper. So glitter does not get all around or all on you. Oh, I found one tiny piece of it on me. Tiny piece. But anyway, it's awesome. You should definitely get this. It is, let's see, glimmer paper. That's what I thought. Yay. So thank you guys. I will see you next week and we will start doing some fall cards. And if you have any requests of techniques like things to do with vellum or watercoloring or masking or using watercolor pencils, just let me know what you want to do and I will include that in one of my lives. So thank you guys, and I will see you next Tuesday for some fall cards. Good night.